YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there. Of course, forever, as it should be and ever forever will be. We're going to talk about how the Sixers getting a nice surge from Tyrese Maxey to help close them out. The Suns 109 to 103. The Suns go to 31 and 22 and 17 and 9 at home. Philly is now 30 and 22, 8 games above 500 and 15 and 9 on the road. Philly won the first quarter 24 to 22. They won the second quarter 34 to 25. Third quarter was won by Phoenix 24 to 23, and they also won the fourth quarter 32 to 28, but they still ended up losing this one anyway. And Dominic Barlow, he played 18 minutes, which isn't that much, but he only had 6 points and went 3 or 4 from the field. He missed his only three, missed his only free throw. He had 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, 1 offensive rebound, and a +5 and plus minus. Joel Embiid, he ended up having the most points on the team, which was 33 and 33 minutes. He went 9 and 19 from the field. He was 4 and 7 from 3, 11 to 13 from the free throw line. He's looking more and more dominant the more they allow him to play, and the more he gets more confidence and more, ability. He's really putting up some big numbers, and it's going to continue to happen. It seems like as long as he's healthy, because he's not really going backwards. He's taking good steps forward, and that's what you want to see if you love the NBA and you love every team being as competitive as they can be. You want to see a player of Embiid's caliber start to get back to that dominant form. He did have 9 rebounds. I think that's the highest in a while. He did have 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and a block. 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a -10 and plus minus. Kelly Oubre Jr., 38 minutes, 18 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He was going inside out with his handles, driving and also hitting threes and getting to the free throw line, of course. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, and 2 steals, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. Tyrese Maxey played the most minutes, which was 40. He ended up scoring 29 points. He went 8 of 21 from the field and 3 of 10 from 3. And he went 10 of 11 from the free throw line. They put the ball in his hands and trusted him to make a lot of decisions for their team. Although this wasn't his most efficient night, he did drain some big baskets and kept them ahead basically all night anyway. Really. 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and that ended up being the most on the team. 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, and a +14 and plus minus. DJ Edgecombe, 25 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 6 boards, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a -5 and plus minus. Trendon Watford, 27 minutes, 6 points. He went 2 of 4 from the field. He missed his only 3. He also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, which ended up being the most off the bench, along with 2 assists and 4 turnovers. He got 2 blocks. That was the most on the team tonight. And he also had 2 offensive rebounds and 4 personal fouls. It was a -8 and plus minus. I like what he did. He came in, knocked down a couple easy ones, got to the line, and helped on the boards a lot and protected the paint when he could. Justin Edwards played 17 minutes, had 2 points. He ended up making his only field goal. He got a turnover, a steal, and the personal foul was a +16 and plus minus. And that was it for him. Bona played 15 minutes. He had 4 points. He went 2 or 3 from the field. He had 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers, a steal, and a block. 3 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a +19 and plus minus. And then Quentin Grimes, 28 minutes. That ended up being the most off the bench. He had 6 points, got a couple drives to go. 2 of 4 from the field, missed his only 3, and went 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 turnovers. 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a +2 and plus minus. The Suns got down in this game, and they was able to battle their way back in it, but still ended up coming up short. Royce O'Neal, 34 minutes, 14 points. He went 5 of 10 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3. Just try to take the open shot that's there for you and see if you can knock it down as the game he played. But tonight he got 11 boards, and they needed him to step up and do that. And he did a great job of that tonight. That's winning basketball because he also had 2 steals and 3 assists, but he did have 3 turnovers and 3 personal fouls. But he also had 4 offensive boards. It was a +6 and plus minus for him. Dylan Brooks led them in scoring. He had the drives and the fadeaways and took a couple threes and got to the line. He played 36 minutes. That was the most on the team. He had 28 points and went 11 of 23 from the field, 2 of 10 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, and a steal. 1 offensive board, 4 personal fouls, and a +10 and plus minus. Mark Williams, 31 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, a double-double. That's all you can really ask him to go out there and do besides protect that interior. What you tried to do is to the best of his ability. He did have 2 assists, no turnover, 2 steals, 3 personal fouls, and 2 offensive rebounds, and a 0 and plus minus. Devin Booker, 32 minutes, 21 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. He's a bucket. Devin Booker is going to find a way to do it in the mid-range. He's going to find a way to trick you into fouling them or seeing if you're committed to defending them and counter you. And if that works, he might even get to the free throw line that way too. Or he might even hurt you with the pass. You overcommit or you try to stop him. You're not really paying attention or not really communicating with your teammates. He ended up getting 9 assists. And he only had 4 turnovers and 2 rebounds. 5 personal fouls and was a +10 and plus minus. Colin Gillespie, 28 minutes, 6 points. He ended up being the only starter to not score in double figures because he went 2 of 11 from the field and 2 of 10 from 3. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, and a -24 and plus minus. Also, Iguodala played 17 minutes, had 3 points. Went 1 of 2 from the field. He ended up going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -7 and plus minus. Ryan Dunn, 11 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 rebound, no turnovers, 1 offensive board, which was his only one, in a personal foul. In the -11 and plus minus, Jordan Goodwin played the most minutes off the bench. He finished with 27. He also had 7 points. It was 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. They need more out of him. He hasn't really been playing that well the last couple games, and you just need him to because every minute matters. Every bucket and every stop matters, especially against the better teams, and you try to prove that you are one of them. And they've been struggling with that a little bit this season, although they do have a really good record. 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 4 personal fouls, 3 offensive rebound, -6 and plus minus. Booyah! 8 minutes, the lowest amount of minutes off the bench. He did have 2 points and went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 turnovers, 0 personal fouls, and a -15 and plus minus. And then Jalen Green came off that bench and played 17 minutes. He had 8 points. He went 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds and 3 assists. That ended up being the most off the bench, and he also had 1 turnover, no personal fouls, and a +7 and plus minus. He's just trying to fit in. He's just trying to get comfortable. He knows that the team been thriving without him basically the entire season, and he's just trying to play his part and see what happens with that. 83 field goals for the Suns, 40% from the field. 74 field goals taken by the Sixers. They shot 47%, 40% for the Suns. 46 threes taken by the Suns. They shot 24%. 29 taken by the Sixers. They shot 38%. 31 free throws taken by the Suns, 84%. 34 taken by the Sixers, 82%. 40 rebounds taken by the Suns. They got 40 rebounds, 50 for the Sixers, 22 assists for the Suns, 18 for the Sixers, 12 turnovers for the Suns, 17 for the Sixers, 8 steals for the Suns, 5 for the Sixers, no blocks for the Suns, 4 for the Sixers, 12 offensive rebounds for the Suns, 11 for the Sixers, 28 defensive rebounds for the Suns, 39 for the Sixers, 23 personal fouls for the Suns, 25 for the Sixers. And then you look at it and say, Sixers should have won this one. They got it done. It was tough. And they had to continue to stay on the A game for majority of the game. And they got pushed in certain instances in this game. But they figured it out. Joel Embiid and Maxey is a tough duo to stop, especially when they got their teammates making shots, even if it's timely. And, Kelly Oubre has been a good fit for them these last couple seasons. So they got it done. And that's all that really matter at the end of the day. And man, Phoenix, they're a tough team to close out. A lot of teams been having problems with this team because they can really stretch you out, and they got good ball handlers sometimes on the court, and they can have some good shot makers in the mid range and in the three. They can get to the free throw line, and they can get some drives and some finishes by Mark Williams and their guards. So they're a tough team, to stay in front of and pay attention to. If you don't, they can burn you. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today with more analysis.